organisation of the event, it starts about 9 months before the actual event takes place, and it's mainly we tend to deal with all the permissions needed from the various local councils and the town halls to actually run the event, and then trying to get the sponsorship in to try and get people to actually fund the race. It isn't an easy job.
With 100 competitors racing over 3 islands by land and sea, the logistical challenges he faces are great. On hand to take the pressure off Tiller is event organiser Nick Martin.
Okay, so the course is from Rubicon straight across to just past the end of the wall at Coraleco, and then it turns into the beach to here, just about where the cross is there, which is the beach, not the town beach, a bit further along where the Waikiki bar is. Between 3 o'clock and 3:45, they're allowed in the water for training session. Okay? Esto para que sea, es información para los competidores, para que ustedes saben el horario, okay?
Here in the Canary Islands, there's quite a big range of nationalities anyway that live here. It's not only an English event, this. We're organising it here in the Canary Islands, which is Spanish-speaking islands. It effectively doubles our organisation time because we have to do everything in English and Spanish. Most of the foreigners who are not Spanish speak English or Spanish anyway if they live here, but it does mean that we take twice the time. You'll see in the meetings that we're having to say everything in English and in Spanish to all the competitors.
Thanks for everyone coming tonight, and we'll just make it very clear we're going to speak in English and in Spanish. Gracias por todo viene esta noche. Nosotros hablamos en español e inglés.
For the swim, the most important difference from last year is that we're going to have a straight line of Zodiacs and support boats. Okay, these boats aren't going to move, and you have to swim to the left of these boats. The current is running from north to south, as you know, and it could be quite strong on Saturday, so we ask you to swim to the left. As you know, safety in the water is not an easy thing to do. It's a lot more difficult to manage than safety on land, and it's absolutely essential for us to know where everybody is at all times. We have to keep the schedules. We've got live radio and television, helicopters, things like that, which have to be done to the minute.
It's an exciting race, it's a pure adrenaline rush the last stretch, and it's becoming one of the most talked about races on the island.
I think it's a very big job, and I admire Tiller for working so hard with it. It's a very big job, but it can be done, he can do it. Of course he needs assistance, it's an organization, it's not any longer a one-man job, it's a job for an organization. Of course, it's difficult to compete with the Ironman of Lanzarote, but it can be a big, very interesting thing, in my opinion.
The whole concept originally started out, and we still have to try and maintain that track. That Youth United is the idea of Youth United is whereby young people can come and take part in events and actually do something where not only for themselves to get themselves fit, but they can actually do something where they can actually help other people. Each person who takes part has the opportunity for themselves to go out and find sponsorship themselves to raise for charity. I think it's important for people, for not only for young and old people, that it's not just a race for themselves, they're actually racing to help other people.